Basically, I've made a lot of mistakes, and I've learned a lot of things. And hopefully I've done some things right, too. But I chose my topic, luck is just a 4-letter word, because mainly I wanted to drive home the point that I think it's very important to have a strategy in business when you're getting started, and not to rely on chance. But also to make sure that everybody, when they're thinking about it, knows the difference between luck and chance. Because I really do believe you can make your own luck. And in that instance, it's okay to rely on luck to a certain extent. But Tennessee Williams said that luck is like a British car. It only works when you push it. I've had some times in the industry that were like real fist-pumping moments, and sometimes it made me feel like I needed to go into the witness protection program. And in my last group, I was talking about how this industry has changed so much since I started. I mean, I've just brought some examples of brands that I've done over the years. I've designed and created. And for example, this was the first brand I ever did. It was in 1984. And basically, we got picked up by all the Nordstrom stores. And I was laughing about it because there was no legal on it. We didn't go through any. I was basically just telling the group that I should have probably been in jail for having put it out to all the Nordstrom stores, because it had no legal. Some of the products didn't have proper translations on them. They were. I mean, it was a kinder, gentler beauty industry back then. And now when I'm working with clients, and there was no one to advise me. I mean, even Nordstrom didn't demand that I do these things. Nobody asked me for ingredient listings. I had no ingredient listings. I made nail polish and nail polish remover with no ingredients.
Oh my gosh.
And no ingredient listings. I mean, can you imagine? And actually, I had overseas orders that I actually ended up not shipping because I just couldn't even handle it from a financial perspective or a support perspective. But can you even imagine if I had attempted to do that? I just don't even want to think about it. But so, I mean, I digress here, but it is a different beauty industry, obviously, today than it was in 1984. I'm a different person, a much older person. But one of the things I tell my clients when I'm consulting, and I tell myself when I'm developing brands, is you really do need to be strategic. And if you are going to depend on luck, you can't confuse it with chance. Chance is something that is entirely different. Chance is the publisher's clearinghouse. Chance is, something that happens in a cheap motel one night when you've been in a bar. And chance is, something that we don't want to discuss here. You have no chance with chance. Luck, on the other hand, is something that you can make for yourself. If you are wise, you have good instincts, and unlike our friends that spoke earlier, I'm a big believer in following your instinct. But you do have to prove that you have good instincts to yourself and learn how to cultivate good instincts, and that takes some doing and personal cultivation over time. And I would start with small baby steps and learn how to do that. But recently Bernard Arnault gave a speech to the shareholders of LVMH, and he stressed the 3 things that he believed, and I would tend to agree with him because he's a pretty good businessman, but these are the things I also believe too. that he think are vital necessities to building a strong business, and they are creative innovation. And I'm not trying to downgrade our friends up there, but I like the word innovation. Disruption is good too, but I don't think you have to be disruptive to innovate. I think there's perfectly good innovation that isn't necessarily disruptive, or maybe we're just parsing words, I don't know, but to me, innovation is great. If you can really be innovative, I'll take it. Excellence of quality. There is no point in doing something if you're going to not do good quality. Just why? The world doesn't need more stuff that's yucky, right? And long-range planning. As I said, it is not that kinder, gentler world out there that we had before. And if you don't have a strategy and a plan, you're going to be torn from stem to stern by the world out there in business. It is tough out there, guys.